All right, guys, today is open house day, and this is the fit. We have like a little polka dot set and some kitten heels, and we're ready to go. Okay, my baby was absolutely freaking out this morning, so we're running a little bit late. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to like show step by step what I'm doing outside just with putting signs out, but that's pretty self-explanatory. So I'm gonna get there and I'm going to put signs out in 2 different places today. Oh my gosh, there's a freaking groundhog that was just in the road. Anyway, so I try to put it in the 2 best, most high traffic areas. So I'm gonna do one at the front of the neighborhood, and then today I'm actually gonna do one just right outside the house so that they know which one to go to. Since it's a townhome, it can be a little bit confusing. So, and I'm missing 2 signs today. I usually have 4. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put the signs out, and then I'm gonna go inside the house and do the whole shebang. So I'll take you through that. Okay, we're in the house. Now we are going to turn on all the lights. And when I say all of the lights, I mean every single light. We're going to turn on like every little low light lamp thing we can find in here. So we're gonna do that. And then the other tip is you do not want to have like junk out at all. So we're gonna hide everything. I'm gonna hide my purse, we're gonna hide my sunglasses, the car keys, like literally everything. My camera's gonna die, so I'm gonna have to switch to iPhone soon. But all the lights on, literally every closet, everything that you can possibly come across. So many. Okay, sure enough, my phone died. Okay, so I'm just gonna find a random drawer to stick all my stuff in, and just remember to not forget any of your things. So that's why I like to stick it all together. We're just gonna put it in this kitchen drawer. So this kind of sucks because I wanted to show you guys the behind the scenes of like my social media stuff, but now that my camera's dead, I don't have another thing to record on, so we only can do phone now, which sucks. Okay, so next thing is I usually have like water, snacks, all that. Today has been awful. So this morning's been absolutely crazy with my baby. So now we have this little display, and it has some of our marketing, and I'm just gonna take this guy's stuff out and put mine in. It's my husband, I'm just kidding. Although even if it was a random agent, you obviously want to have your cards and everything ready for people to take if you're holding it open. So there we go. I got my brand new cards and marketing. We have like a postcard and we have a pamphlet. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna stick Colton's cards behind. Okay, yeah, whatever. And then yeah, we're just gonna finish turning, all the lights on. So I'm gonna do that real quick. And then this is what I mean by like every little light you can find is like this. Yeah, it adds something, okay? And then I like to also turn the oven light on as well, and this just totally adds something, especially because this area never has windows, so it kind of just brightens it up a little bit. And then we should open the curtains. Really just let all the natural light in. It makes the home show so much better. Okay, this might be a struggle though. I don't know if I can even get this open. Gotta unlock the door. And I am expecting someone to come relatively quickly today. I got a call for someone that wanted to see it, but their son is having their wedding today. So I was like, perfect, just come by my open house. Just don't turn fans on. Those are literally the worst. It's just nice and bright, and it makes the room and the house seem so much bigger, and it's just so much better. More lamps. The last room is just this bathroom. So I think we're good to go. See, lighting a million times better. It makes the room look huge. Just try to flood the home with natural light. Flood it like as much as possible, and then artificial light as well. The lamps like really do set a mood and like the underlighting. So yeah, huge tip. Oh, and then I like Look at this. This door is kind of like in the way. Just make sure that these are all wide open for people. Yeah, you don't want them to feel like they're just like walking right into a door or something, or like it kind of makes the room look small. Also, it kind of like cuts it off. Okay, now I'm just babbling, but yeah, like I said, normally I would have snacks, waters, drinks, stuff like in the kitchen. I am a huge, like, I love to have the extras and have like refreshments and things, and I really like wanted to make cookies for this, but there was just no way. My baby was freaking out this morning. So yeah, that's it for our little setup. And now we're just gonna wait for people to come. Okay, we just had our first person walk through the open house. So now I wanna show you something random because this is just one of those little things. I'm not kidding. When I say you wanna leave the house spotless for showings or for open houses, I'm not kidding. So I just washed my hands. So you can see that there's like the water splashes. I'm just gonna take a paper towel and clean this up. Same with in here. I'm probably gonna need a bigger one. But you just do not want to leave, oh my gosh, this is a disaster. You just don't want to leave anything like weird, off, whatever. You literally want the house to be as spotless as possible. So that's like another random tip that I feel like a lot of people don't think about, but anything you do in the house, just make sure that you clean up after yourself. Literally everything, like you didn't even, like you weren't even there. Bathrooms, always put the toilet seat cover down. You do not want them up. It looks so bad. And then I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I'm just walking you guys through my open house day, how I do an open house. And, you know, I know that like for new people, this might all sound super like obvious and basic, but when you're new, there's definitely things you just don't think about. Like if I hadn't been trained the way I've been trained, I probably would never think twice about like having my stuff on the counter or having water like in the sink or whatever, but it really makes a huge difference. Like you want it to be completely show ready. So I hope that this helps some people who maybe want to up their open house game, or maybe have never really done open houses and are just getting started, or are new to real estate. And yeah, this is like just a little mini training, I guess. These were just things that I was trained on, luckily by my husband, because he just has done this for years. He's been doing this since we started dating, and I picked up on a lot before I even decided I was going to get my real estate license. So it's kind of crazy how things all ended up happening. I really had no idea for years that I was going to do this, and then I pulled the trigger finally and got licensed. But I watched him doing this stuff for years, and I had to help him with some of his like events and things like that he had. And so I learned all of these things, and it just makes a huge difference for how the home shows, and just makes it a good experience for people who are walking through. So you want to just hold yourself to like the highest standard possible when it comes to these things, because people really do notice like all of the extra care, detail that you put into it, and that is what's going to hopefully either sell the home or even pick somebody up as a client, and now you're going to go help them buy another place. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.